How many times, for one incident after another, have I said, Trump is coming? He's coming. I'm going to say it on national television again. Bad Bunny is performing at the Super Bowl, and all of a sudden you hearing ICE is going to be there, looking to engage in mass deportations. The Super Bowl, disrupting things. Big night for the NBA. Wembanyama put on a show. That has now been smeared because we're talking about this story. Okay. Remember, Trump has a long, long history connected to the world of sports because he had those casinos. Where do you think folks were coming half the time? I'm not talking about individuals. I'm talking about the culture. When people want to go to a casino, when people want to gamble, when people want to party, or whatever the case may be. This was his kind of connection to that. Why am I glad you're here, Monica? Because don't be surprised if the WNBA is next on his list. Mm-hmm. Because when you've got all of these protests that have been going out there and people that have been protesting against him and what have you, this man is coming. He's coming. And I've been saying it for a long time. And to me, this is the latest nugget of evidence that we're talking about right here. That's not to question the legitimacy of the case. We don't know. We're all sitting up here and we're saying that we don't know. But anybody that has been around him, anybody that has talked to him, anybody that has seen his reactions from the sports leagues and the positions that people have taken, they are not surprised at what's going on today. I'm watching a press conference with the director of the FBI. Tell me when we've seen that. We've seen people, we've seen accusations before. We've seen athletes get in trouble with the law before. You don't see the director of the FBI having a press conference. It's not coincidental. It's not an accident. It's a statement. And it's a warning that more is coming. Mm-hmm. And that's what they're saying here. And everybody better get, I'm just telling you, it's as serious as it gets. This ain't the platform for me to get into it the way I'm going to get into it. But I've been saying he's coming. He's coming because in his eyes, folks try to throw him in jail. In his eyes, he's innocent. They try to put me behind bars. I'm getting everybody. He's not playing. And so this, in a lot of people's eyes, talk to people in the NBA, talk to people in the NFL, talk to people in the world of sports. They think this is like the tip of the iceberg. These are the kind of words that are coming out of people's mouths. It's not a surprise. It's very disheartening. It's very concerning. We don't know where this is going to go, but this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Everybody. You think the omission of Caitlin Clark from the USA Women's National Basketball Team Olympic roster was just a tactical decision? Think again. Because what many insiders, and now leaks, are suggesting may not be about game fit. It might be about power, reputation, and control. They want to keep the throne out of reach of the new princess. For years, Team USA has built the gold medal machine on a foundation of experience. Veterans who've played Olympics, World Cups, multiple WNBA seasons. Then comes Clark, a rookie with insane hype, record-breaking college legacy, and a fresh WNBA start. Some whisper that this shakeup threatens the hierarchy, because accepting Clark means giving up certainty, handing real spotlight, real marketing power to a newcomer. Insiders claim there's fear. Clark's popularity, her media draw, fan base, social media influence, could overshadow the names who've long carried the brand. That kind of influence can shift locker room dynamics. It can shift power. It can even shift leverage for endorsements, media attention, and control over narrative. Officially, the board said Clark lacked senior team experience and didn't check enough boxes. They argued the roster needed players familiar with international play, cohesion, chemistry, familiarity with coaching style, things Clark doesn't yet have. But critics argue, isn't that just a convenient smokescreen? Especially when loyal fans point out that Olympic stars, despite experience, sometimes underperform, while Clark's raw talent is sky high. What if the real goal was controlled growth? Maintain the status quo, keep legacy stars as faces of Team USA, protect existing endorsement deals, coach loyalties, and organizational comfort zones. What if adding a disruptor like Clark meant risking that balance, both on court and behind the scenes? Some say that's exactly what the leaked reason is about, not performance, but politics. So the next time you hear the official reason, experience, team fit, cohesion, ask yourself, is that all we're being told? Or is it a carefully constructed narrative to protect something bigger than a roster? Because if leaks are right, this wasn't just an omission. It might have been a safeguard, a cover-up. And the question isn't whether Caitlin Clark is good enough for Team USA, it's whether Team USA was ever ready for Caitlin Clark.